Hey Tracy. Hey Dazzy, what's happening, buddy? Yeah, I was just on my Taffy FPV and I was like, fuck this. Done an hour. Might as well come over to this one, do a bit on here. Oh yeah. What I'll do, guys, I'll just close my game down, move you guys over to this side. Voila! Yeah. How is everyone anyway? What's everyone been up to? Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. Hey Shelley, you're flashing it. Oh, boobs hanging out. Yeah. Oh, I'm not excited without a top on, so it makes a change. Um, no, absolutely not. um, that's it, innit? That's well funny. Oh, B face is just like just pulls his knob out. I'll say. If I flashed, you wouldn't even know it was there, mate. And they got a little willy. Yeah, it is funny, mate. It is funny. It's just one of those bloody things, isn't it? What's up? Yeah, it's all fun and games. Like, um, I think I'm gonna have to start taking my tablets like 7 o'clock or something. Hey Keith, how's it going? Keith, do you want to come up on the panel, buddy? Because I haven't spoke to you for ages, and I mean ages. I'll put here. Look, I'll throw the link in for you, bud. And if you want to come in, honestly, because I've not spoke to you for ages, and it's like it feels like it's just forever since I've spoke to you. Yeah, man, it'll be cool, man, to have a bit of a natter with you. Oh, and guys, I found another screen, 30 quid. So I need to get some money together so I can order another screen. So I can get rid of that idiot of a screen. And then I can have 3 matching ones. Oh, yeah. History, man. Hey, Keith, how's it going,
Hello,
bud?
mate. How you going?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you doing?
Busy as fucking hell, I tell you. I'm absolutely busy.
Oh, have you got another window open?
Hang on, I've got a red call. Hang on a sec. That's better.
Is that better?
I need to switch off one of the.
Yeah.
birding or, you know.
That's
No,
it. Yeah.
I'm with a channel at the moment, mate. I'm with mental health and metal to magnet and mental health. And I'll do a history slot on there once a month.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, you'll have to let me know, buddy, on the mental health one because
I'll send you loads of information. I'll send you loads of stuff.
or was that on my Instagram on Urbex with Taffy?
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Right. If you
Uh,
get me on Taffy's Little Adventures,
yeah.
right, or Taffy FPV,
Oh, right. Well,
right, or if you want to email me, it's info.urbexwithtaffy,
hmm,
yeah, at gmail.com.
okay. I'll sort it out with my solicitor.
No worries, mate. Bang it out, mate. Hey, Twig One and Twig One Junior. What is going down, guys?
I'll tell you one thing. Now I've been bloody busy of late. I've been doing. I've been all over the world basically, sitting in my front room.
Yeah, that's it. Like I've just done an hour now on what you call it on my Taffy FPV. So I've just been learning to fly.
Hmm.
So I just want to get some new people over there, really.
Oh, right. Well, I'll give
So
you a
yeah.
mention. You know, I'm on Facebook at 9 o'clock on Thursday nights as always.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
I'm also I'm on YouTube with Essex Magnets and Mental Health. I'm on there once a month, and once a month on the Australian radio. Um,
Bloody hell.
also, Urbex, Canada Urbex. I'm on there, right?
Oh, nice.
And also on Wisconsin Radio in America.
All right. That's no worries, bud. Thank you for joining, dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean,
yeah, it's been fantastic having you, buddy. Thank you for joining us for for the
well,
time being, man.
every time I go on somebody else's radio or even on somebody's YouTube, um, there's loads of YouTubers out there that pile on, you know,
Yeah,
and they say, "Oh, who's on there? Oh, I've got to go and see that."
yeah, that's it. See, like when you come in, then I was like, dude, I've not seen you for ages, and I was like, and I thought, do you know what? Why not have a bit of a catch up? Because like I haven't had you on here for so long,
Oh, I know.
and then it's like when my live streams are so busy and I miss comments and I don't mean to miss them, but
Yeah.
the whole thing just jumps and I'm like, Jesus, so then I have to go back then and
Well,
then
last
I
time
have to
I
jump
saw
and catch up.
you was doing a runner from you was doing um, yeah, you was doing an Urbex one about a castle in
Yeah, in Wales.
Wales. That was the last time I
Yeah,
heard. And you got nabbed by the
the
panic
secu-
control.
yeah, that's it. Hey, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. How's it going? Welcome, dude.
Oh,
Welcome. Henry 420. Boom. What's happening?
so now I've been named the history man, and I've got loads of followers. Everybody wants
Oh
me.
yeah.
Everybody wants me to go over to YouTube, and
Oh yeah, cool,
I
sure.
haven't got my own channel yet. I'm
Well,
still
the
thinking
thing
about
is, with
that.
history, it's just never ending because literally you could pick a topic and just go for it.
Yeah,
Hey, the Grand
exactly.
Old Duke of Dork, what's
Well,
happening?
let's put it this way, Tappy. I've mentioned you 6 times in my series of history, right? And especially when you've done the Urbex throw up, which is the one
That's it.
where you came out and you went boo, and Matthew almost shit himself.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, do you know what? Right, he got me the other day. Right.
Oh, was he?
Oh, like, but the thing I was having, I call it a bad day, but it's not a bad day as such. But in myself, it was a bad day, right?
Mhm.
But the overall day was a fantastic day. Do you know what I mean? So we can't win really. But yeah, literally, we were in this building,
Yeah,
right? And in the corner of my eye, all I seen was like the back of the hood, but I
yeah,
didn't know it was the back of his hood. So obviously, I was like, someone's in here with us. Like, right, that's it. So I went and I bolted for him, and as I was sort of like coming round to like it was really weird. It was sort of like off to my right, but I had
mhm,
to sort of go left, right, left, and then take my right. Yeah. So it was like I had to go out of a room, in a room, through a room because it was like one long sort of like, like on an angle, you could sort of just
yeah.
see it. So I had to bolt through. And as I got to the last door, Brady come through the door. And I was like, holy fuck! And it's on camera, guys.
Oh,
It's on
I see one
camera.
thing. I like the one where Matthew almost he literally poo his pants in there, right?
Oh,
When
I got him in a hotel, didn't I?
I think it was which one was it? Oh, it was a hotel or something.
Yeah, big hotel, yeah.
Yeah, in the
Hey,
middle of
Varusita, how's it going, buddy?
and
Very nice chat with you last night. Sorry I couldn't get on
he
YouTube.
saw something
Oh,
black.
no worries.
He saw something black shot across him,
Yeah, yeah.
and he didn't know what it was. He thought,
No.
"Fucking hell, this is strange. This is." And then he went again the opposite way. I thought, I
The
looked at
hell's
him.
going
I
on
thought,
here?
hang on a minute, so he's playing up here. It turned out to be a bloody big bird shooting across his screen, backwards and forwards, and he's trapped in the room. You know, and he looked
That's
like a
pretty.
ghost of some sort. He was
Yeah.
going, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But his backside fell out, didn't it? Do you know
Oh,
what I mean? But yeah,
oh,
that's
yeah. I mean, the other
it's
time um, they went, I thought you'd be going there, like, because they went to this massive big hall that was getting done up, right? I can't mention the name of it because basically it's still on part one, two, and three, wherever it is. But it showed you how we got in there. With your mate, oh, of course, what's his name now? The other one with the beard. Um, your mate.
I
Uh,
can't think.
I know. He's an Urbex. He teamed up with Matthew for a couple of.
Oh, Gav.
Yeah, Gav, that's it. That's it.
Gav. Yeah, I had to think then. And I
Yeah.
was thinking beard and I thought,
I thought, well, I'm
yeah,
catching up
Gav.
on these because I haven't lost interest. It's just I've been bloody busy.
Yeah, but this is it. But like now, have you noticed that I've not really done much lives on here
Yeah, I
because
noticed
I
that.
can't be asked with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost interest in my Urbex, right?
Oh, you shouldn't do that, mate.
No,
You'd be losing all your patrons and that. You've got to keep them,
no, I know.
you know, because you lose all your patrons.
Yeah,
It,
I've got enough videos to last me 18 months.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
well,
So, I'm hoping in the next 18 months or next 12 months at least, do you know what I mean, that I get back into it
I'll
again.
tell you one thing.
The
Once
last
everything
6 months
sorts
has been
itself
horrible.
out, everything sorts itself out, there's a big Urbex group going over to France this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and there's some decent stuff over there that basically um, it's run by the French Urbex group. Um, I'm not sure the name of it now, but anyway, I got the gist of it, right, through a friend of mine who does Urbex overseas.
Yeah,
And he was telling me they're doing an Urbex throwdown.
right.
Okay, and you know what I mean by
What's
throwdown, don't you?
happening?
You know what
Oh, look.
you know what a throwdown is, don't you? The gauntlet is down, so basically everybody's in Urbex will be going that way. You know,
Right.
and when now this virus is blown over a bit, they're all going to meet over in France, and they're going to these chateaux that's still
Yeah, yeah.
about. Well, they'll be doing a few of those walkings,
Oh,
and
nice.
one or two bunkers and a few other bits and pieces. So yeah. Your granddad could, yes, dogs, quack quack. How you good, mate?
Hey, Sheriff, what's happening, buddy? That's how I feel
You're all
happy at the
coming.
moment. Busy at
You all
work
know
all
you
the
set
time.
up
Look, young
online,
home.
so basically they're all coming on there, ain't they?
No, that's it.
As long as it builds your ratings up a bit, I don't mind.
No, that's it. Well, the thing is, I'm still doing bits on here, but I'm not doing half as much. Do you know what I mean? Where I used to do live streams, didn't I? 3 times a
Yeah,
week.
but you used to team up with the paranormal guys and all. What happened there?
Yeah, well, no, I'm still doing bits on it. Hey, Sab the Seeker, how you doing? I'm doing all right, buddy. But yeah, like I still like Claire has just buried her dad a few hours ago, so she's sort of like not with it at the minute. But so I sent her a message yesterday. Sending her my regards and sympathy and all that malarkey. So I told her that from everybody. Do you know what I mean? Not just from myself. Yeah.
I'll tell you one
So
thing. I'll tell you one thing though, mate. I always like to. I would love to get a job. What I'm doing now as a hobby. Yeah,
Alex,
I'd get a job for doing that sort of thing. But nobody wants a 64-year-old that's been.
hey, Nigel. Hey, Frank, how's it going, buddy?
Bloody hell, they're all coming. Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
we've got a few in. We've got 13 in.
Well, when I came on there, there was only 4 of you. And that's
Mate, they've
including
all
yourself.
come to see you.
Yeah.
That's what they've done. They've not come to see me, mate.
No, they've come to see
I'm
Granddad.
so sorry to hear Claire's that. Yeah, he passed away a few weeks ago. So she went over to the Isle of Wight. Yeah, yesterday I think it was. So I sent her a message, but they're not doing anything for the wake. So she's going exploring this afternoon.
I don't blame her.
So that's what she's doing. She's going to have a look at a few bits.
Well,
And then comes home, I think, either tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah, well, here's 1 or 2 items for you. Where you live, which is not far from the Great Orme.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So just not far from the Great Orme, there's a cave, isn't there?
There is, but what they've done is they stopped all the homeless sleeping in there, and they've put big cages around them.
Oh, what?
Yeah, literally. And on the other side of the Orme, if you go on Taffy's Little Adventures, I actually took my nieces and nephews down there because it's got the what do they call it now? Coastal something, whatever it's called, the gun turrets and stuff.
Oh, the battery.
Yeah, that's it.
The gun battery. Yeah.
So there's a few like underground bunkers there. Yeah, and the old. Do you know where the old on the floor, the big round metal sheets where the gun turrets used to sit on?
That's right.
Yeah, all them are still there.
Yeah,
it used to sit around, didn't it? About 180, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Around 180. Yeah. So and the bolts, mate, were like that, mate. They're fucking humongous, mate.
Oh,
they are massive.
And the tunnels, they go in for miles in there, all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I've even told Matthew about it, and he said, "Well, I don't think it'll be any good."
It's all right. It's for me, it's boring, but for someone like anybody that's in the chat that's never been, it's very interesting. Honestly, it's. Do you want me to send you a link from my other channel? Let me go and find.
Because I can give you some fixed maps to work at. Because not far from where you are, a bit further over, there's a disused army base, isn't there?
Yeah.
Rat base, as it used to be. RAF base, and then it went over to an army base afterwards.
Where is it now? I've put so many videos.
Oh, I know. I'm just catching up. I'm catching up what's going on at the moment. I mean, let's face it, I've been all over the place, all around the world at the moment.
Oh,
Um,
guys, I think I deleted it.
oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, it'll come up again, right? Just have a look on old Craigslist.
Yeah, Craig. Yeah.
On Craigslist. Have a look on there and you'll probably find it. But be careful. There's so many morons about it, unreal. That was, oh,
I tell you what I'll do is I will go on Google Maps,
yeah.
right?
Well, you know, most of the objects are not on Google Maps. You know, they're on old OS maps. You know, the old OS maps.
Yeah, that's it.
It usually show you on there, and if you get one on, and then you trace it out on a piece of see-through paper like plastic, you can
Yeah.
work out where all the high levels are and the low levels. And it will show you where most of all the
I've pinned it, so but if anyone actually wants it sending, just let me know. But I've just dropped a pin into the thing exactly where it is.
Mhm.
So if anybody wants to go there, it's all public land. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong. You can drive to it.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So
it's a car park not far from it. And it's an
yeah, it's like
easy
it's called Millionaires Row,
That's it.
right? And literally, you want to see some of the houses. They are beautiful,
Oh,
right? And one of the houses have got a helipad.
yeah. Their front gardens are millions of
In
pounds.
fact, right, I have got drone footage, right,
Uh,
of the Orm because I've not long done it.
didn't you do it on your scooter,
Yeah,
the electric scooter?
yeah.
It's come back because your hands was that frozen. It was like,
Oh, yeah, they were proper cold.
I thought, bloody hell, I would have worn gloves to go up there.
Oh, yeah. See, I used to go walking around it all the time,
Yeah.
and then, hey, Lulu, how's it going?
Well,
Uh,
please like and subscribe and subscribe, yeah. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, guys.
oh, yeah, and leave a comment underneath, guys, because it
Leave a
really
comment
does help.
if you want me on there with Tappy again, like you know.
Yeah, if you want to see more of this,
Uh,
flash a boob.
no, I can't I do. No, I'd like to take all my clothes off to get that done.
That's it, mate. Everyone will pay a fortune for that. They would, mate. I'm telling you, they like old men. I don't know why. They just do.
Well, it's probably the beard. You notice my beard's grown a bit more.
I know, mate. I'm still waiting for mine to grow.
What? I thought you had a big bushy beard. Didn't you shave
I
it
did.
off at one time?
This is only 3 months old now.
Bloody hell.
On the 12th, it'll be just coming into my 4th month.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to give up the smokes. And
Mate, I give them up nearly 34 years ago, mate. I'm doing awesome.
all right. Well, I'm climbing the walls. You know what I'm like.
Oh, mate, I bet,
One
mate.
after the other, and then suddenly I can't smoke in the house no more because I got this new, those new fire bloody.
Oh, yeah, they set them off.
They set them off, yeah. I just
Yeah.
smoked. The bloody thing went off.
Right, do you want to know something, right? You're not supposed to do this, right?
Yeah,
But
I know.
stick a condom over it.
Oh, better still, you know those zip plastic bags for your freezer?
Yeah. And then
One of
zip
those
tie them on.
and tie them up.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. But if you want to do it, do you know what I mean? But I'm not telling you to do it.
No.
But and the other one as well is just a normal sock. Stick a normal sock over it.
Yeah.
It's just enough to keep it
How
out.
long? as long as the sock doesn't smell. You know, you can have one of those ones
Exactly.
about 3.
You can't have like a week-old sock. Do you know what I mean? A cardboard cutout and stick it over it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Yeah.
But no, it's true. Like because when we were in my uncle's flat and my one of my friends come over because my PlayStation, no, it wasn't my PlayStation. I think it was my Xbox had a red ring of death. So basically, like, and every time it kept going off.
Oh, you got two
Okay.
now. You got 2 more. It's just piled onto you.
Yeah,
Whoa.
2 seconds, right? Because um,
Is that for your beer making, or is it for your new scooter you're hoping to buy? Is it the one
oh
with?
mate, there's oh mate, to be honest, right? I wouldn't mind getting some suspension for it, front and back, just to make it a little bit softer to ride. And then
Actually, you can get, those springs for the seat.
yeah,
You can get those springs for your seat.
that's
And
it. Yeah,
there's another one which is like a cushion. It's made of gel, right, and it goes on your seat, right?
yeah.
And then underneath, it's like a piston. So when you go over heavy bumps and that, it just rides with it. As long as you don't get seasick, you're fine.
Oh yeah, well, see, I did have a seat on mine, but it just felt weird when I was riding.
Well, it should be all right. I mean, I had one on my.
Oh, I spent a fortune on mine.
I've got 87 miles per hour out of my scooter. I put new batteries on it, by the way. Bought some new batteries for it.
I'll do, buddy.
Oh, Phil.
Hello.
Phil.
Oh, yes, and to you.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
buddy? I'm all right, mate. Yourself?
Not too bad. A shame I haven't got a tank top like yours to wear, so I can look like a hard man.
Yeah, but I just do it just to get the boob out. You know what I mean? Look, they're like proper wobbly bobblies now, mate. Look how much weight I put on, mate. I swear down, mate. Look at this. Look.
Bloody hell, you put some weight on that.
I
Fucking
fucking piled
you
it
know
on,
what that,
man.
you know what that is, don't you? That's all that. I know exactly what that is. That's all that bending over and fucking letting your ex fucking give it to you from behind. You've now become fully fucking man pregnant.
Mate, do you know what? I would really love that to happen, right? But that's not happened, right? So I'm going to decline that one, right? It's everything. I've eaten everything in sight, mate. I swear down because of my new tablets.
Savvy, I know what it is. It's ain't anything like that. It's those bloody pies. I told you to stay off the bloody pies.
Oh, mate, I swear down, right? I'm eating like 5 meals a day. On my last live stream, because I was just on Taffy FPV, right? I had to come off because I was starving. I've eaten 2 bags, right, of these.
2 bags of lard.
2 bags. Mate, they're 100 gram bags. They're massive.
Yeah.
I've just had 2 of them. I've just finished off some large strawberries. Oh, mate, it's horrendous. Hey, Doug, what's happening, buddy?
I tell you, mate, I got exactly the same problem. I got a gut on me, and you know what it is? Not enough getting out doing madnesses, mate.
Yeah, well, did you hear about our last madness with me and Brady?
Well, I heard you met security at cinema.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And then we went somewhere else, but on the way home, we were like, oh, let's go and check out this pub, right? So Brady drops his bag in through the roof, through the rafters, and literally hits the deck. And I was like, mate, we've got to get in there now because your bag's in there. So Brady jumps in there. He struggles to get in there because of how skinny he is, yeah? right? And I was like, what the fuck? I stood, mate, on the roof. I fell through the roof, through the rafter. I burst all my chest. Every time I cough, all my chest is killing me. Yeah, right? I was hanging there upside down because one of my feet had gone through another rafter and got stuck on all the cables. I was just literally hanging there upside down, mate. And I was like, fucking no.
I down, my fucking hell. That's where you want a bob love, man. We fucking imagine that footage.
Oh, well, the thing is, normally I've got my GoPro on for stuff like that. And none of us were recording.
That would have been some fucking footage right there, mate.
Yeah. I know, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, like, my chest out, every time I cough, I can feel it, Joe, right in the centre of my chest, yeah? Because I'm hurting, yeah? And then trying to get out, fucking hell, mate, I had a panic attack. I was like, I can't get out. I was panicking, mate. I was thinking of just kicking the roof through.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was
I haven't heard this.
Yeah, it was so tight, mate. But do you know what, right? It was a fantastic explore, mate. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Didn't you have a problem with at one time you almost soiled your underpants?
Yes, mate. There's been a few times, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
Not only Taffy had it, but you also had the same one as well.
I don't know. I've not done any. Well, actually, there was probably the nastiest accident I've had when doing an Urbex was down in Plymouth, and there was we were trying to get into that big bunker called what's it called now? Not Mount Wise, and so we climbed over. We were having a look around, and everything seemed locked, and then fucking torches came out from all over the place, and it was like then they were there with a fucking dog, and they were saying to our mate, they were going, "Get on the fucking ground now!" Like that, and he's like, "I ain't fucking getting on the ground. You fucking get on the ground, you fucking pricks." Yeah, you know, and it was all like that, and they were. So I just said to Matt, I said like, "Come on, let's get the fuck out of here," because he was trapped on another side of the fence. So there was no point like fucking all of us hanging there. So Matt was sort of like 50-50, does he go or does he stay or what, like, you know? And then so I started fucking running across the roof of the bunker, and I thought I was jumping across a gap from one gap to the next, but it was a gap and then 10-foot fucking drop, and it was like I just launched myself into the air and just went boosh. Ripped the lens off my camera, fucking smashed myself up. I was concussed, and I was like, "What the fuck's just happened?" I was like, "Lens, where's my lens? Oh shit!" So I was like, "Grab the lens, grab the camera in my pocket, and just fucking kept on running." And fucking the security guards were on my tail, and they were just going to grab me, and I got to this wall, and I was like one up, and I couldn't get up it, and it was like, "Oh fuck!" So like, try again, and it's like, got up on the wall, and he was like, his hand was just like literally going for my foot, and it was like fucking. So I was standing up on the wall. I was like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do, Ed?" He's like, "Oh mate, there's nothing on the other side of that wall. You might as well just come down here because there's nothing on the other side." I said, "There fucking is, because I just climbed over it to get in here, you prick. See ya." It's like, fucking, what's he on about? You might as well come. You might just come back here because there's nothing on the other side of that wall. Yeah, fuck off. Sorry, bad language in the middle of the day, but
no, it's fine, mate. Don't worry about it. I mean, everyone knows, mate. If me and you were on the stream, mate, they know shit's going down. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's good, mate. Talking of bunkers, right? There's a certain particular bunker that I can't name, but Brady was on about coming down to do. Has he spoke to you about it? End of March.
Don't know. Not really. Right. No, he hasn't spoken to me about it. No.
Right. Well, I can't talk about it on here because obviously people will know where we are. So, you want to drop him a message, but I will send you a message of which one that he's on about going to do. But I know for a fact. Oh, right. Right, this will give you an idea. Do you remember when we were in a certain area and we climbed up on that little green box to climb up the wall, and you climbed up first, and that security and the police turned up, and you just went straight into that bunker, and you were on your own, and then you were on a madness running through the town and all? Does that bring back any memories?
Not really, but I am driving, so my brain's engaged and more like on the driving thing. So
I'll send you a message.
I thought it was that one of the. Have you done that?
I've sent it as a text. It should pop up on your screen now.
Oh yeah. I thought you might mean there, but of course that's not. I thought you meant in my house. No, right.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's cool, right? Yeah. So I can't see it on here, but
no,
it's just popped up on your screen.
No, don't say it on here.
Yeah.
Everybody will know then, won't they?
Yeah, well, that's where.
Yeah.
Has he mentioned that one to you?
Planning on going. Well, the thing is, somebody went to that sort of thing the other day, and it was doable, right? So all I'll say is yes, but I'll have to tell you more, right? There's more to it, but yes, it's doable.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. Mate, we know what the score is. Obviously, we can't talk about it on here, but definitely, mate, later on, or in the next couple of days at least, we can talk about it. You know, it's not a major one because I think we've got about 7 weeks before we're going there, like. So
sure.
But the plan is we're gonna drive down that way the night before.
Okay.
So that we've got a full day, and we've got somewhere else as well that we're planning on doing an overnight as well.
Right. Okay.
I'll send you a message on that one.
Right. Okay.
So that'll just pop up on your screen now.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So there's a swimming pool and stuff there and stuff like that. So we're gonna just do like a bit of an overnight thing there, and then we're fresh then that we can literally come over, or down or across or up to Wiltshire. And we could come and meet you there as well, like the day after, so that we've got like a few days there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if
obviously we've got to fine tune some dates and times and stuff like that. But apart from that, mate, we're on a mission, mate, next month.
Right. I'll just go for a smoke. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, Keith.
Hey, before he F's off, right, Keith? So have you had your roll of film developed then?
Yeah, I'm getting them done, mate. I'm having them specially made so I can put them on a disc.
Right. So you haven't had it done then?
So I'm getting them done at this moment in time. So I've been busy, mate. I've been bloody busy.
Well, I saw Urbex is like dying to see these photos.
Yeah. So I can't wait to get them bloody done, mate. It cost me an arm and a leg to get them sorted out. You know,
well, it shouldn't cost you that much. You send them in the boots, they give you a CD with the thing on for about 12.
I'm not having it done that way. Some of these stuff is you can't. Well, you're not supposed to take photos of it, you know. It's supposed to be secret place. Okay.
Yeah, but they don't know where these things are when you put them into a bloody photo developer. They haven't got a clue what they're looking at.
But last time I took them, right, they had bloody stickers across them saying out of shot. It weren't out of shot. It was a shot of it, right, with the bunkers behind a load of trees and bushes and that. You can make out what they are. The person who'd done that ruined the fucking photo. You know?
Oh dear.
I'm having it done by a specialist.
Right. Well, you once you've got the next, you can just get it done with whoever then, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'll send you a screenshot. right?
Yeah.
I'll get the
It'll be cool to see them. It will be cool.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I'll get sorted.
Yeah.
First
Well, if you send them over to Secret Vault will forward them over to me as well. Like, because
Okay.
normally does say, like, we do talk quite a bit, don't we? To be fair, Matt, don't we?
Well, as
Mm-hmm.
I
You
said,
know, so
I've been bloody busy, as I was saying to Taffy. I've been,
well, that's it. Well, I'm like I said on my other channel, I am aiming for to get my goggles for my FPV stuff. So maybe whilst I'm like down your way, Matt, I might be able to do my first flight with you.
As in,
FPV,
oh, FPV flight, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll be
maybe.
interested if you've got your system on. Depending, what type of antennas have you got? Go on,
I haven't got any yet.
If you need to get your cigarettes, I'll chat to Taffy whilst you're having a smoke.
Alright.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, yeah,
I
go and have
forgot
a
to
try.
ask you. Otherwise, I'd forget to ask you. See, that's what it was.
That's it. Yeah, so I haven't got anything yet. I've got obviously my controller.
Yeah.
I bought I had it donated to me, man.
Yeah.
So I didn't pay for it. So it's the Radio Master TX16S, which is more than what I need it for. So
Yeah, like four times more than you need it for.
yeah, well that's it. Well, the thing is, it's a good controller as well, isn't it? So but then I want some Fat Shark V6 Attitude goggles, and they're £295. But they are HD ready.
Yeah.
So if I want to go
but
down digital, then I can go the digital way. So I can go through either the HDO or the HDO2. I can go down that road as well because they're all ready. I just have to buy the attachment that goes onto the goggles. So, but that's like
So they're not actually digital ready then, because you've got to attach something to them to make them digital ready.
Everything's yeah. Does that make sense? Obviously, it'll make a lot more sense to you.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say about Fat Shark is, right, I mean, like, get used to looking through two toilet roll, fucking things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the image is, like, tiny and it's shit. You
Yeah,
know,
I think
they're
it's
not...
like 2-inch by 3-inch screens, I think they are, on each side. So they're not very big, but when they're right close to you, 2 or 3 inches is quite big, like.
They're not 2 or 3 inches, mate. They're less than half an inch. They're like tiny little things they're mate. If you want to have a big like high quality experience, DJI goggles. I mean, it's literally like as if you're in a fucking cinema.
Then you're talking £700 for a set of goggles, aren't you?
£500. But all I'd say is, you know, it's like you are looking like through little fucking holes. They're not very good. Fat Sharks. I mean, I've seen them. I've put people's Fat Sharks on a couple of times, and I was like, "Is that all it is?" And it's like, "Ugh."
Yeah, because you've got your goggles, haven't you?
Yeah, and I mean, I could never go down.
Yeah, I think it was
something like that now.
Was it London or was it when I was with Brady when we were somewhere and I looked at them and I was like, holy shit! I was like, they're amazing.
They're really clear image and it's massive. That's all I can say. It's like, you know, if you've seen that sort of quality and then you go down to like, and it's like it's not good. The image,
it's like a piss hole in it. It's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, tiny images, not very clear.
The thing is, I don't want massive box ones. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I would have gone down the road of do you know Emax Tiny Hawk 3? It's one of the latest ones out, and the screen you can pull it off, and that's I think that's like a 10-inch screen, and you can pull it off, and you can literally use it as like a small tablet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and that literally sits on your face, like so.
Yeah, it might be more. It might be more expensive for you, but is another option as well. I'm just sort of, you're obviously going to decide what's best for you, and it's like
Yeah,
whatever works and all that. But there is a third option. DJI do FPV only kit. Yeah, that's for FPV use. It's not for drone and FPV. It's FPV only. Yeah, and basically
okay.
you got the goggles for that then, and you get a special camera unit which is digital and transmits to those goggles. But it also becomes the brain. It's got like the
Oh, right.
the gyroscopes and everything in it. So what you do is you connect that up to the control system of your drone. So it's got a camera plus it's the controller,
Yeah.
and the goggles. But then you're basically, and I tell you, somebody who's into that and uses it is Glenn, that I go out and explores with. Yeah.
Well,
And
can you do me a favour and ask him just to drop me a message? You can pass my number over, because it'll be cool to have an actual talk, because I speak with Dee, FPV, and she's sort of helping me out. I've got about 4 or 5 others that do a lot in the FPV scene. And they're just telling me, the Fat Shark goggles are brilliant. But obviously, I need other people. I don't want people to just say, yeah, they're good. I need to know the pros and cons with them as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I've not flown your drone, but obviously I've looked through the goggles and stuff like that. But and they do sit really comfortable on your face, and then they're actually really good. Have yours got a built-in fan on them?
They don't get hot enough to need it.
No. And also the other one I was going to ask you: when you fly, do you have to take your glasses off, or do you keep your glasses on?
I take my glasses off because DJI produce little inserts that go in the goggles themselves. So you take your glasses off and you buy, like a plus. It's like a plus factor, like +1, +1.5, +2, +3, +4.
Yeah.
And then basically it comes and you actually put them in the goggles. So when you put the goggles on, it's like you're wearing the glasses that you
putting your glasses on, yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's created specifically by DJI so that when you look through it, it's the maximum quality.
Wow, okay. See, this is what I should have really spoke about this off camera, really, but you're here now, and I was. It's only then because I brought up goggles. But yeah, no, that's really handy to know, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, DJI have got this whole line of stuff that a lot of people don't realise they do, because they do.
Oh yeah, no, there's loads, mate. There's loads.
Yeah.
And
their FPV drone is rubbish. The FPV drone they do is absolutely
my mate's
rubbish.
got one, and he keeps saying, "Oh, come on, let's go out." But don't get me wrong, my little drone, my tiny little beast, mate. Look how tiny it is, right? But obviously, you know how big the Pro. Look at the size difference.
Yeah.
It's totally different, isn't it? Right. So that's my smashed one. Yeah, I keep that as a souvenir. Yeah, to say not to be a dick again. So yeah, Taffy asks Secret Fault if that destroyed nursing home got caught.
Yeah. Froze up then.
Yeah, you're froze.
Are we good? Who's frozen?
Yeah,
Is it me?
Yeah, I can.
It's you.
No, I think it's you, bud. I think because you're driving. I'm just going to nip to the toilet, guys, so I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
So
Well, I'm just driving to check out some... Say again?
Where you running to, or where are you coming from?
I am going to see 3 locations if they're doable, because if they are, I'll invite some people down to come and do them. But they're pretty mad sort of locations. But I just wanted to check it out in the daylight, fly the drone around them, and then just say, right, yeah, I think we can do this, So.
Well, there's the group of lads with my side of it, right? They're hoping to go down to Plymouth.
Yeah.
There's some tunnels there they want to check out, but I can't do it. Last time I went down a bloody tunnel, I freaked out. I don't know what it is. It felt like everything was closing in, like what's the word?
Claustrophobia.
Yeah. I've never
Yeah.
suffered from that before. It's only when they closed the door from behind, I went, oh shit. Never again.
Yeah.
So let's see.
But I am standing on the edges of tall buildings. I can tell you, I get vertigo.
I'm alright vertigo side. I used to do a lot of climbing years ago when I was in a kid, like, and climbing up to Thor's Cave and climbing all the way around there. I don't mind that. It's just when you get closing spaces, like, so I can't do it, but I'll be on the outside looking in, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it scares me. I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's much to be scared about, really. I mean, just getting chased by freaking security and police is the problem. I mean, and it's more sort of, I don't mind so much. I like the kind of exhilaration of trying to sneak around them and get. But it's just the only thing that like pisses me off is the thought that like the police might just decide to arrest you, put you in jail for the day until they've decided that actually you haven't done anything wrong, which they could have told. They could have worked out on the bloody scene if they spoke to you, and they just decide to be like complete spastics and fucking get you into a jail cell, and it's like, boys.
When you're doing Urbex, I'm doing roughly Urbex, but it's history sort of it, right? And when we venture onto MOD land, right, some cases you get bloody security guards chasing you up. Well, in my case, I can't run all that far because of my kneecap. But I've got a walking stick. So basically, I just wander along and I say, oh, I thought the gate was open. I just walked in. You know what I mean? And they usually say, oh, he's a giddy old man, right? Let him go, and that's what they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they get, they think you're breaking in, or we think you're vagrants. It's like, why do vagrants have gimbal cameras and lights and multiple cameras? And it's like saying, oh, BBC, we think you're illegal immigrants. Like, well, we're standing there with a camera and lights and radio mic, and it's like, oh, you must be, I don't know, you must be an illegal immigrant or something. It's just like, it's as stupid as that.
It's like, for instance,
cameras.
It's like the one that you did, the down place where you went and drove all the way round. I mean, there was cameras all over the bloody place, and you just drove around. Which got me, I was laughing me bloody head off, really, because you was doing the ride around areas where they call the down area, right? And he was just driving around. I mean,
it is an area. It is where the public can get to without technically needing to be stopped. But my argument is they shouldn't really let you get that close. I mean, yes, it is technically it's pseudo public. It's on MOD land, but it's like going onto some MOD bases. You can drive around some MOD bases, but you can't get into the important bits. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that's it, innit?
It's like double gates, double fencing, but it's still left for you to ride around thinking, oh, it's freedom. So, you know, I couldn't stop laughing,
The
to be honest with
Sun newspaper contacted me, a bit like with you, Taffy, but
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
the
I took
angle
no
is,
shit off them.
I just think, yeah, I said, look, the angle is that I think people shouldn't really be able to get as close and do what I'm doing. And my interest was to see how close you could get. And I found out that the loophole is that the base, that which is, like the buildings are right next to the railway. And if you go north on the other side of the railway, so drone flight restrictions, it's absolutely not land. So it's like all the way to the south of the railway, they've said, right, serious organised crime act. Oh, yeah, if you come here, if you stay, but it's like, well, that's just across the railway. It was a 10-foot difference. I could stand so close that I could throw a tennis ball at your building. To
Oh, you're breaking up really, mate.
Yeah, it's breaking up.
I'll tell you one thing, Matt.
In a bit.
What you need is an aerial.
I'll be back. I've got to. Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
what was
can't
that,
get
mate?
them. You can't get them for mobile phones, can you?
I don't know.
No.
Somebody's hoping to make them because over in America they use it all the time, don't they? Similar to CV.
Not really. Not really. They don't make antennas for mobile phones anymore. And if you use them, technically it's illegal because you'd be increasing the power of your device, which is not designed to do. So I mean, you could use them, but they don't make them. And I have seen little shitty things that they say like £3 booster, and it's like it's a wire connected to an antenna. I bet the wire's not even connected. Trust me, they don't work. It's Chinese. It's like £3. Yeah. There's nothing in it. The box is empty. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it don't do nothing. Yeah.
What about?
So anyway, I've got to go now because I've got to quickly check out the location. I might come back on in a minute because I just need to check this location and get straight back on the road.
All right,
Yeah, that's cool, Matt. All right, dude, son. Thank you for coming on anyway.
Okay.
And and we'll chat to you soon.
Speak to you in a minute. Yeah, cheers, man. Bye, bye.
All right, dude.
Bye.
Catch you later, try, mate. Hey, Brady, what's going on, dude?
So there you go, the famous Matthew.
Yeah, it's the vault.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Some of his stuff is in. Oh, I couldn't get over it, to be honest with you. The downs where they was doing all the secret palaver, as they say, right? I mean, he was driving around all over the bloody place. I thought, bloody hell. And it's easy for public to do that.
Yeah.
But certain places, I mean, I thought, bloody hell, I mean, if it's that secret, you don't need, it's like down in, Northampton, where they got those secret bunkers.
Yeah, my daughter literally lives about 15 minutes from there.
Yeah, well, give me an idea.
Yeah.
Right. In Northampton, they got 2 bunkers there. Actually, no, sorry, 3 bunkers.
Yeah, and they're just off the main road, didn't they?
Yeah, and you drive along and it says, welcome to the secret bunker. I mean, how secret?
I know, yeah. How thick can you get, like? How do everyone what's happening? Not a lot, Brady. I was just, I was telling Matt, but kind of in code, about those other bunkers that you were, that you're planning for next month. I messaged him. He knows which ones we're on about now. So I told him to message you. And once we know what times and dates and stuff, and I said that we're going to go the night before and bits like that. So I was kind of sort of like being really, didgeridoo, like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man. So it's cool, dude.
You know those bunkers that over the back from that special area that me and Matt was on about, right?
Yeah.
basically I took photos of it and I looked at what my mate is sorting out the pictures and everything and digitalizing it. Right now, some of it you can actually see the steps going down to where the bunker is, right? But you couldn't get in there at the moment because the door's about 3/4 inch thick plate,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And it's half the door it's open, and there's a lot of crap down there that's been shoved in there. So
Mm.
all I done was I took a photo of the actual uh, walkway to get down the steps to get into the
Right.
bunkers, and also a screen, a shot, a wide shot, right? And don't forget, my camera is the old tech sort, not the new tech that's on there. Right, mine's
Right.
old tech. Mine's one with the actual pictures that get developed, and then it gets developed, and once it's developed, it goes over to the technical side, which is putting it on a disc, right? Now, the last time I had that done was, uh, you know the call the Cornwall, yeah, Cornwall, um, battery. They had a battery there, right?
Yeah.
Where they used to use for seafront area. Well, we went there, me and my mates did, right, and we done a recce on it, and we took photos, and they fucked up my filming. My filming was perfect, right? But when it came off, there was a bloody big
Hey
sticker
John.
saying it's all blurred. It weren't blurred. It was camouflaged by all the trees and bushes, you know, which one annoyed me immensely. So I took photos of this one, but we couldn't get closer for some reason. And half the time we couldn't get into the actual bunkers themselves. The doors was up wedged open, so you can only see a glimpse of it to go in there. You might went in there, and I went in afterwards. But when the door closed, oh, I was panicking. Basically, I just went out. So what I did was, they was in there looking and shouting me to come in. Like, I said, no, I'll go back out. I'll
Yeah.
go back out in the fresh air. You know, because it can be so claustrophobic. I've never had
Oh,
that
mate,
problem before.
I know exactly what that feels like, mate. The other night with Brady,
Uh,
I was freaking out, mate. I am so glad none of us were recording, yeah. Because I was just hanging there, mate, by my fucking foot. Just literally just hanging there. It was just like, I had to try and lift myself back up again.
mind you, saying that, if you filmed, it would have been an inclusive film.
Yeah, it would have, but to be honest, mate, I'm glad I didn't, mate, because I was swearing. I was fucking getting angry. Do you know what I mean? And it was just not nice. Like, Brady was like, Daz, just chill, just chill. I was like, mate, I'm fucking panicking, yeah.
Well, when I do sort out the pictures for Matthew, I'll screenshot it to him, and then he'll screenshot it to you.
Yeah,
If it's any good,
he'll just forward it over to me, bud, and it would be cool to see those photos, bud.
yeah.
It would be nice, like.
Well, I've got to get them done, and it's costing me some money, but I'd rather get it done in a way, like, because what I promise gets done more, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Hey, there's a question there for you.
Oh, well. Ishmael, what camera are you using to film? I'm using, crying out loud. Oh, trying to think of the bloody name for it now. It's, it's an LSR camera I'm using, and the film is usually about the normal 36 film from
Oh,
Kodak.
nice.
And what it is, with the LSR, it's got full zoom on it, so I can get things that far away close up.
Yeah, see, I've got.
To be honest with you, I bought that. It's about over 300 quid worth of camera for a tenner, because this bloke
Everyone,
was
right?
going over to digital.
Everyone told me, right, to stay away, yeah, from the Tamrin,
Yeah,
70 to 300 mil, yeah.
that's
But
right.
you know
Yeah.
what, right? If you see some of the pictures I got with that, yeah, right,
Mhm.
you would be like, what the fuck? As if you got that picture with that.
I haven't come across
Okay, man.
camera that basically fits my bill. I always used an SLR, and it's usually um, it was a cheap one I had years ago, and it's still done the same,
Yeah,
right?
but the thing is, if it works for you, mate, what's the point? You're like,
Exactly.
ideally, yeah. I need to get I need to
Hang on,
sort
I'll go
a
and get it.
photo out.
I'll go and get my camera, and you'll see for yourself.
Yeah, that's cool. History man, black and white. Use Ilford film. I've got a film camera, Pentax K1000. Oh, nice. But yeah, so like that that lens. To be honest, I've not used in ages. I've got a real old Olympus 35mm camera. Takes amazing quality photos. Yeah. Now the old cameras are probably better than the new ones, mate, because of the way they're built. They're a little bit on the heavy side. But yeah. Oh. Like, I wouldn't mind getting another camera. In fact, I wanted another camera. But then I ended up getting my Osmo Pocket. So I've just stuck with that now. It's like yay big. It does exactly what I want it to do. It's got stability, and I can just throw it in my pocket and climb. You
Right,
know?
that's the camera I use,
Ah, yeah.
right? And you can put an extender on it. You take it off and put an extender on,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's a big one, and you can put it on a tripod, right? And you just click anything on it, but it brings up a distance, say a tower about that big, to full size up to about here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and that's what I use.
I wonder. I'll let me dig this photo out first, right, before I start trying to like.
But yeah, there's quite a few cameras I've got, and the one I've got is a Shinnon, which is this one, right? And
Wow.
you've got adapters to it. And the bloke gave it to, well, he sold it to me for a tenner. And these
Really?
cameras are fetching around about 300 to 400 quid in those days, right?
Oh, right.
And he gave it, he sold the whole lot, well, more, what do you call it now? He had it all in a proper container, like, you know, proper.
Yeah. Look. So that is that's what I took with my 70 to 300, and that was the moon.
Yeah.
Look how cool that is. I don't know if I can zoom in.
You can actually zoom it in so you can bring it forward.
Uh,
But it's amazing, really, that people say, you still do know.
oh yeah. Let's see. Fucking aura.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I mean? So it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
So obviously,
that's right. You know that picture you got there from above. You
yeah,
can shoot it with a camera, right, on a drone, right. I would love to have one of them, right?
yeah.
Because I've got the proper camera for phone with it now. right? And it makes you do away with your old tech and just use your phone, and then you can screenshot it straight away
Yeah.
after that. I never thought. I've always got down to old tech, the old tech. But now people say, well, you want to get rid of the old tech, and well, I can't
Well,
do it. I had a shitload of bloody cameras in a case, a proper recording camera case, right? And this bloke sold the whole lot, 400 quid worth, right? In more so. Even the extender, which is a zoom one,
yeah.
which brings up, say, my face like that, from a certain distance. Even that was over £1,000, right? And I've got it in the bag. Now, all that lot, he sold it for me for a tenner because all he got was a GoPro and another camera. I thought, bloody hell, it's going crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
The old cameras are ideal because they got more resolution in the actual picture itself. In some cases, like the Urbex groups, right, they got their cameras similar to mine but in digital, and it doesn't give out that much crispness, I don't think, anyway. But that's me. Yeah.
Yes.
I've got to get a friend of mine to do get it over to digital and then screenshot it from that way. He said next time just use your bloody phone.
Oh yeah. Like I've got so many photos, right? So like I'll just go on it quickly. Pictures. Is it that one?
Well, you see, that's the trouble with me. I'm only old, and old tech. I'm all right with old tech. New tech, huh? That's another ball game, that is.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of lost here right now. Edit. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna something. Hang on. It's getting a bit harder to find now.
Well, I've got plenty. Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey, mate.
Matt.
All right, yeah. Sorry, I just had to go check something out.
You see the camera I use?
Yeah, what is it? Olympus? What is it?
It's a Shannon.
Yeah.
It's a Shannon, which is a CM-4. That's it there.
I think I used to have one. I used to have one of those. I literally had that same camera.
Yeah. Well, my mate suggested I should go over to technical side of it and have a technical one. The only part of I got is a camera with 4 cameras, right? Zoom, infrared, and everything else, right? Which I still don't know how to use properly. And then I've got a bloody GoPro.
That's it.
Don't forget, most Urbex groups started off with a camera like this and a GoPro, and then now it's phones and everything else now, isn't it?
To be honest, though, got to be said, GoPros have always been useless in the dark, and they still are. Shit.
Yeah. See, I only want another GoPro now for my FPV drone.
Oh.
Because I'm going to get a lot of quality videos out of it, and then I might be able to actually start bringing out 4K videos on it.
Now I could get myself one of those drones, right? They got another one. It's just come out, which is £99. It's been advertised on YouTube and a few other places, even on Facebook, right? And this drone is supposed to outstrip all drones. Have you heard
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah. Go and buy it, Keith. I'm sure you'll be really happy with it. Go and buy it. Yeah,
I'm asking you. No, Matt, I'm asking you because basically you know best. You do YouTube drones all the time.
Mate, anything in the £5 to £100 range, or even £150 range, yeah? So anything from £5 to £150 in the drone range, right? You wish you'd never bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, my suggestion, right? I don't know if Matt will agree with me, right? Well, he will do on the first part. Stick to DJI. Yeah. Right. DJI is the way forward. Now, if you're just starting out,
don't buy DJI. DJI is shit. DJI are fucking great.
Shut the fuck up, Matthew.
DJI. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. Right? Just but I would suggest something like the Mavic Air, Air 2. Like the Sparks are pretty cool. But they are a little bit on the older side. Right?
Sparks are rubbish, mate. Sparks are rubbish. Do you know they only work on a Wi-Fi signal and they only go about 100 meters?
Yeah, but like Joe, just to start out, it's all right.
You'd be taking off and about 20 feet in the air, you'd be going, no signal, no signal.
Oh yeah, but like I've just found Brady, right, the same drone as mine for 190 quid.
Yeah, well,
that's right. Yeah, he was going to buy it. He said, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's managed to speak to the people.
You used to have a drone that landed in the sea, right? which is a bit funny, really. But anyway, did you manage to get that back, or did you scrap the idea and bought yourself a new one?
Do you think that I'm going to get snorkeling gear and go down to the bottom of the sea and
absolutely
collect it? Yeah. Yeah.
There's a question there for you, Matt, up on the screen.
Yeah.
Matt, have you ever made your own drone or wanted to make one?
Oh, that's how I started. I had to make my own drones because I didn't have the money to buy bigger stuff. Because I mean, people think that I just literally fell into Urbex with all this camera gear and everything like that. Nah. It's like I've had to buy things and sell things and do stuff to be able to afford shit. You know what I mean? And I've had to take loans out. So what I'd say is yes. There was a time when I had to build my own drones, but I wouldn't recommend doing that anymore because on the second-hand market you can pick up drones like a Mavic Mini for about 150 quid and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
it. They've got brilliant cameras on them. I mean, the Mavic Mini, unfortunately, I have to say, Taffy, you know what I'm going to say here, is better than the Mavic Pro.
Yeah, the Pro. It is.
The Mavic Mini camera is much better on it.
Yeah, and it's weird because mine is on a CMOS sensor, right? But the Mini is actually, I think it's got a proper camera on it, and it is better, like a lot better. Yeah. Which is like
all cameras are CMOS. They don't have any cameras that are not CMOS these days. They don't do anything like that. They're all CMOS.
What's it called? I can't remember now. I can't.
Well, it's only got a 2.7K camera on it, but it's still oodles better. The quality just oodles better. But the Mavic. What was the first? Did I used to make it? Yes, I used to make it. But the thing is, the ones I made, they used to shake, and then you'd balance the blades up and try and stop the shaking, and you'd have to get like rubber mounts to stop the shaking, and And then they would just keep crashing every once in a while. You have a crash and stuff, and it's like moved over to the proper DJI drones, and it's like much better. But the Phantoms were, I had a few flyaways, a few crashes there. Now I've gone on to the Mavics, right? They are so much better. I wouldn't recommend the Phantoms because they have this funny thing when you fly.
They are, in fact, mate, I've just released footage a few hours ago, right, of when I had my Phantom 2, mate, right? I found old footage, mate. So I've just sort of edited it a little bit and just chucked it together, thrown some music to it late last night, and then I uploaded it for 12 o'clock today. And do you know what, right? The fucking quality on that is so much fucking better than mine.
Well, I mean, what camera did you have on it? Because they had fucking rubbish cameras on those Phantom 2s.
I don't know. I bought it second hand, you see, Joe, just to start learning to fly.
So they had a camera. There was people used to take them off and put a GoPro on them because the cameras on the first DJI drone were so bad. You know.
Well, Matt, was they like a grainy effect of watching it,
They were just very low resolution cameras, and they had a terrible barrel distortion. And if you put a GoPro on there, you had 4K, and when you put that into software, you could then get rid of the distortion through anti-distortion effects on the software you were using to edit, and it would still look better. But I mean, DJI, they only with the Phantom 3s did the camera start to get proper quality then, and everyone was like amazed with the quality. It was like, wow, this is actually really bloody good, And then, but the trouble with the Phantom 3, the Phantom 4, and earlier Phantoms, when you fly them in a straight line fast, and then you try to turn left or turn right, they don't do it smoothly. They sort of jitter. They sort of go.
Yeah, they sort of like, yeah, they have an hissy fit.
Yeah.
How are you saying they skitter?
They skit. They skit, and that's only in the Phantom 3s and the Phantom 4s. They've all done it, but the one where they've gone away from that now, and the ones that don't do it are all the ones that look like a Mavic. So the Mavic Air, the Mavic Mini, all these ones. If you flying along and you turn left or turn right, they have a smooth. They do it, it's great.
The Sunny does one over here where I live. Right, and it's all in white, it's not any colour. And it comes over, and when it comes, instead of hovering like it does, it sways. It sways all the time up towards me, and then it shoots off towards Brockton. So, what's the distance on those? I mean, is it a mile, 2 miles, or whatever?
It can be, but I mean, it depends on whether or not you've got a lot of Wi-Fi trashy signals near you. If you're in a housing estate and you've got everybody's got their Wi-Fi things on, well, bear in mind they're going to interfere with the Wi-Fi frequencies that you're trying to work on. So, you get spotty results. Then, if you're out in the countryside and you're on a hill and you fly it away, like you've got a good line of sight towards it, nothing in between you and it. Yeah, you can get a few miles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like I'll be getting a Mavic.
Mavic. Yeah. I mean, a Mavic 2, right, is where the first Mavic has a bit of a basic camera on it. It's grainy, To be honest, the cameras, it was a step down. It was a step down because the Phantom 3 advanced, and then the Phantom
4 professional,
the Phantom 4, the Phantom 4 Pro, right? They all had good cameras on them, right? Then they came to the first Mavic, right, which is called a Mavic Pro, and the camera was like, on it. But then the Mavic 2 has a good camera. The Mavic Platinum has a good camera. The Mavic Zoom has a good camera. And the Air has a good camera.
Matt, right? Mm-hmm. The drones themselves. Can you swap over the cameras, or is it just fixed?
No. Well, on the Mavic 2, which there's two. There's one called the Mavic 2 Pro, right, and there's the Mavic 2 Zoom, right. yes, you can technically swap the cameras over, but it means a total strip down of the drone, and it's very fiddly connectors and things like that, and you could easily fuck it up. In general, I think the idea is no, you don't swap those cameras over because you literally are getting down into the brain of the drone. But it has been done. You know, people have done it, but that's the only drone you can do it with.
Yeah. And there's no other drones where you can have your drone, which is a good drone, right? But you can't swap over the cameras to suit your whatever you're looking
Well,
at.
you can. There's the Mavic Inspire. Sorry, no, the what am I? Inspire. It's just called the Inspire drone, and there's a version 1 and a version 2. But the thing is, they're hard to fly. They have a short battery life, right? They're massive, and most of the low range cameras shake when they're on it, because I've had all of them, and they all shake. And then the high end cameras, which cost thousands, right? And we're talking literally thousands of pounds, yeah? They don't shake. But it's like, do you want to fly something that's going to cost you $3,500 and risk, and it only got a 10-minute battery life, and you risk it fall out the bloody sky, you know?
Not a chance.
True.
You know?
So basically, you got to be, you either got to win the lottery, or
Yeah,
someone
and Inspire.
give you a bloody drone.
Yeah, the Mavic, they basically crippled them as well. The Inspire came out and it had like a raw camera, which was like, oh my god, it's the first drone to have a raw camera. So it was like shooting raw video. It was great. I had one. I was like, I couldn't believe the quality of the footage. It was like, oh my god, it's brilliant. Yeah, but that camera, I got it for 1,500 quid. The drone I got for £1,000. Yeah, and then I was too scared to fly it because DJI crippled the firmware. So that you know, if you went to the later firmwares, it kept on buggering up all the time. You know, and if you went to the early, you know, they wouldn't let you roll the firmwares back. I found a way to do it, but basically, anyone who went forward with the firmware ended up with a drone you couldn't fly anymore. You know, so then everybody went across to the Inspired. Hang on, everybody went across to the Inspired 2, right? Yeah. And then that cost even more because that was like, I don't know, $2-3 just for the drone without the camera, and then the camera was like $2-3. So now you're talking $6, right? And then on top of that, right, that wasn't even raw, right? Then you had to pay like 1,500 quid to activate the license to make the raw part of the camera work.
Bloody hell. So
yeah, it's about $8-9 flying around in the sky. You know what I mean?
What was the drone that you used for the footage around the hills of where you used to live?
That would have been the Phantom 4, a lot of that one was. And the Mavic.
That was bloody good, that was.
Yeah, Phantom 4 and Mavic. But remember that, well, with the Phantom 4, you didn't have to clean the footage because it had a really clean sensor. There's no noise. Yeah. But with my Zoom, I do end up having to clean the footage sometimes because it's not the cleanest.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you, right? What? Remember you sent me that that cleaning software?
Yeah.
Can I find it anywhere? Can I fuck? Can you do me a massive favour, mate, and resend it to me, please?
Right, which one? Neat video for Premiere, or are we talking about the anti-shake stuff called Mercalli?
I think it's the anti-shake one. Do you remember? Because do you remember when I was on my scooter and you said I can smooth that out for you, and then you literally sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, when I get home I'll do it. Weeks went by before I'd even gone home. I was looking through my emails and looking. Could I find it? Could I fuck?
Yeah, because it's standalone software, so you don't have to use it with Premiere. You can just put your video into it and then just bang it out.
Yeah, well, if you can you send me both? Because I want to learn Premiere, and I've got Premiere, you see, right?
Yeah.
So is there a possible that you could send me them, please? Well, only when you get 5 minutes, mate. Yeah.
If anyone's interested in trying out Mercalli, right, it's free to download and try. but it will have a little logo in the corner just saying, we're Carly sort of thing. So you could try it out, see whether it works for you, whether it's something you're prepared to do, because it does take time to process the footage, but it's bloody good. Like, it is very, very good. But you can actually download it for free and try it. So anyone, if you're getting problems with shaky footage, download Carly and see what it does for you. And you could use it. They don't care if you use the finished clips you've done, because it has their logo in the corner. That's but if you want to pay for it, I think it costs about 80-90 pounds or something like that. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll sort it for you.
I could use it on my own self though, Matt, because I've always got the shapes.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's good for. It's I had a piece of footage where I strapped a GoPro onto a gyrocopter on the nose of a gyrocopter. So we were flying around in the gyrocopter, yeah. So we were flying around and it was great and all that. And I got down on the ground and the footage was wrecked. It was just going down like a machine gun. Yeah, it was like as if it was on a washing machine. You know what I mean? It was like horrible. And so what I did is I ran it through Macaulay. I tell you what, you'd never even known there was a problem.
Oh. So what happened to one that you used on the hills where you used to live? The GoPro, not the GoPro, the drone. So what did you use? You sold that one and got the new one. Then you ditched that one in the sea and got yourself another one.
Well, no, you said what was the drone I used where the hills where I used to live. So if you're talking about South Wales, that was a Phantom 4. I sold that, and I got a Mavic 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then I dumped that in the sea. It was a Mavic 2 Zoom. I dumped it in the sea.
How can you do it deliberately? I mean, it's a pretty good bloody.
No, the trouble was I was looking up at these very exciting things that you look up at them, don't you? And I was coming, and I didn't realise I was still coming down slightly. I had my finger slightly down on the stick, so I was just coming down about maybe half a foot a second or something like that, just really, really slowly coming down,
Yeah.
So, and that was just it. It just put it in the water.
I think you was gutted.
Well, it's £1,000, but I mean the thing is, I got a replacement for about 700 quid. I think it was. People donated. People from the channel donated, to get us back on our feet, and people helped using it. They sent money for you as well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's how I got my new one. In fact, my new one's in my bag. I need to get that out. I had it with Wondershare and Filmora. Yeah, do you know what? Filmora 9, I absolutely loved it, right, years ago. And then I got introduced over to Sony Vegas. And then I started on 17. I'm on 18 now. And I think there's 19 that's out now, I think.
Oh, wow.
If I remember rightly. But yeah, so I've used it.
I've used it, and I got to be honest, it's one of the most basic pieces of shit I've ever seen.
But you know what? It works. Do you know what I mean? For me, do you know what I mean? But like I said about 10 minutes ago, I want to learn Premiere.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I told you it, sort it out for you.
Yeah, no, I've got it. It's here. It's already downloaded. It's already ready to go. I don't even think I've ever opened it.
The thing is, right, I mean, you can have a look around, right, and if there's any effects or plugins or whatever, right, they'll all be for Premiere and Final Cut Pro. That's basically it. I mean, you sometimes get it made for some other weird packages like Avid, and there's a couple of others, but I mean these. Everything is Premiere and Final Cut Pro, so you might as well get with the program and start using it, because I mean when you've seen the difference, once you get into Premiere and you see what it can do, right, you'll be slapping yourself for using Vegas, mate. I mean, Vegas is is so clunky. And like I told you, it wasn't even designed as a video editing program. It was designed as an audio editing suite, which they stuck the video bit onto it. It's not designed. It was never designed from the ground up as a video editing suite. It was designed for audio editing.
That's crazy.
Here's one for you, Matt. Right?
Yeah.
You know when you're doing some filming and that, what do you use? You use your camera or you use a GoPro or what?
Well, you've seen what I use, the Pocket 2 camera or the A7S. The A7S is brilliant, but I'm not always in the mood for carrying that amount of weight of camera around. You know, like if it's nighttime and it's a really good location, I'll say, yeah, go on, and I'll use the A7S. But if it's daytime, Pocket 2, because the quality is absolutely superb.
Yeah, well, I've got the Pocket 1 now, mate, and I'll never go back now.
Is that when I'm using my camera, not the camera for the film, but the camera for phone, like, you always get these. You always get a bloody idiot that tries to get in touch with you while you're doing your bloody filming. How do you cut that out?
Well, you put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the menu. So you swipe down from the top where your brightness is. Have a look in the options there, and one of the options you have to go. Like you probably have like 5 options. Then it's a button. It's like show me all the options, and one of them will be Do Not Disturb.
Oh, brilliant! Because every time I'm doing some filming, you always get some clot that wants to get in touch with you. You know, it's unreal. You know, and especially
well,
if
who's the bigger twat? The one who's trying to get in touch with you, or the one who didn't put his phone on Do Not Disturb when he started filming?
I ain't gonna mention his name, but he's an Urbex bloke, right? And he got in touch with me, and he said, "Where the fuck are you?" And I said, "I'm up top, like, you know, up on the hill looking down." And he said, "Hey, get out to there and come down a bit further." I said, "Well, I'm filming at the moment." Oh, Christ, and then it ruined it. And the whole aspect of it, I was filming the camp area where the army base was. And I was filming it from a higher point, a higher vantage point, because I didn't have anything like what you got, guys, which is a drone. If I had a drone, it would be easier. Well,
as long as you can fly, as long as it'll allow you to fly in these places, because some of these drones have geo protection, so you know geofencing.
Yeah, that's weird because I had a message on my other phone. Saying that I was in a military something or another area, and that I wasn't. It was a restricted area, and I wasn't allowed to fly my drone. But listen to this: it was fully abandoned me.
Yes, there's a lot of places like that they haven't bothered to take off the restrictions, even though the places are abandoned.
But my mate, listen to this, right? My mate, Mavic 2 Pro, he was flying his drone and he managed to take off, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, some of these areas you can put a thing in saying I want to fly there, and it says, well, this is your responsibility. Are you sure?
Oh yeah, just keep clicking it off me. I do. You know, anything like that, anything that comes up saying, "No, you have full responsibility of this." Like, yes, okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then just fly. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there is another way around it, but you have to be really naughty, like.
Well, there's you know you can go through the thing, and it sometimes still won't even let you fly then, so that you can cover up the GPS on your drone with silver tape or foil, and that might sometimes will fool it. But the thing is, if it works out where it is when it's flying, it'll come down.
It'll just drop out. Oh yeah, it'll just drop. Yeah, it'll be gone. Ta-da.
Yeah, and it can be a bit dickish, really. You can hack the Mavic 1. You can hack them. Yeah, you can hack them so they'll go anywhere. But the Mavic 2s, you won't be able to buy a Mavic 2 now that's got the low enough firmware to still be hackable. And every firmware will only let you go forwards, but not back to the earlier firmware that were hackable.
Oh, yeah.
So they've sussed that out. DJI are a bunch of pricks for that, really, to be honest, because they just, like, literally sticking their tongue up the fucking government's arses, like, you know, by going, oh, no, you can't go backwards on the firmware, no. You know.
Well, see, when you told me when I first got my Mavic Pro, you said make sure it's got this on it, otherwise you can't go backwards. And I was like,
Yeah.
shit. And I was like, I thought, hang on a second, I haven't updated it, right? So obviously I plugged my drone in to find out what software it was running. And then you were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And he said, fuck me, that's still on the original software. I was like, fucking brilliant. Do you know what I mean? And then I ended up smashing it up. So, and to be honest, I've not plugged my new one in to find out what it is. So I should really just to be nosy to see what it is, what software.
Yeah,
it's
but
on.
do not put, if it says updates are available, don't do them.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I learned that mistake
Yeah.
on something else. Yeah, not on my drone, but on something else, and I could never go backwards. No matter what I tried, I given it to my mates and all sorts, and they were just like, "No, that's it. Now you fucked it up."
Yeah, man, that's it.
So yeah, I never update it ever, even when it comes up on my controller. Do you know, like on the screen, and it says new updates available? I've just pressed the X and just come off it. Yeah.
I've also noticed Angels are pretty calm and collected in the back there. Your car.
Yeah, she's just chilling out. She's
She
chilling.
got a word to say about it.
Yeah. There's another way, but this would be illegal, right? Is to put a GPS jammer with a little small thing on the top of your drone. Just jam out the GPS, and
It's gone up again.
you still there?
Yeah, still out.
You just
Right,
froze
yeah,
a
you
bit.
can jam the GPS signal out, right? And then it'll go wherever you want it to. But because it can't see the GPS anymore, it won't hover in place. So you have to be very sure about how you're flying, because if you let go of the sticks, it won't stop. It'll just drift. You know?
That's what my problem was in another place. It was just drifting out and drifting and drifting. I said to my mate Alex, I was like, Alex, this has got a fucking mind of its own. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, I said, I think it's trying to fucking send it back to its last fucking home point. It was about fucking 10 miles down the road. And I was like, shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was just cancelling it, pressing cancel, just so I could override it to bring it back to where I was. And it was fucking awful, it was.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing though.
You find when you fly.
I'll say one thing though, Matt. You know, many times when you use your drone, have you had any problems with flocking birds or anything like that? 'Cause I'm getting one or two messages through my phone at the time saying, can you ask Matt if he has any problems with birds, flock of birds and
I've got umpteen clips. I should put them all together. I should start stacking them in a folder, so I can do like a, you know. But I've had they fly straight in front of the drone, and they cross across your front so that you can see them, because they're trying to attract your attention. They're trying to get you, you know, because they think you're going after their eggs. So they dive bomb you and fly in front of you all the time. Yeah.
Because my mate who's got a drone took a footage of a kite bombing it. Yeah. And it's wonder it hasn't knocked it out of the sky yet, because he's always flying it over by the chase, round by the British Telecom tower there.
Yeah.
Because it's there's a peregrine falcons up there, right? They're bombing other birds as well as the drone, and he was trying to get footage of the peregrine falcons on the actual tower, right?
Yeah.
But further over, he was moving it around, right? And as he was moving it around, this bloody kite comes straight past it. And I thought, it's going to knock it out of the sky one of these days.
That's it.
Well, birds are quite crafty. How they do, you know, dive in front. I mean, But I've had a couple of crashes over the years, and I've not known what's caused them, and I've actually wondered whether or not a bird has struck the drone, because like 1 minute the drone's there, next minute it's like gone, you know, and it's tumbling out the sky, and I've not known what's caused it. And you think, well, did the propeller shatter, you know, and did that cause it, or was it a bird? And it's
Well, the
possible.
other thing is that the other film that you did, right, amazed me immensely about the spider webs,
Yeah,
where that bit came from way down in the bowels of the ground, like shooting up, and it sort of went past. And every time you click onto it and slow it down, right, it turned out to be a strand of spiders.
yeah, that's
And
it.
I was
Yeah.
amazed by that, honestly. I was intrigued. How an insect can go that, you know, it looked like it was a UFO or something, you know. Like that's
Yeah.
the legs.
I've been up at like 8,000 feet flying my aircraft, like, and I've looked out to the side, and there's a bloody bird soaring, you know, and it's like bloody hell.
Oh,
You know,
I've had
it's so-
eagles, buzzards, and all sorts, mate, and they're just looping it. I'm thinking, shit, I need to bring this down like now, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's scary, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
it is. Even now, when I'm thinking about it, my palms are sweaty. Like, you know, it's.
Another one that happens a lot. Like, if you fly near a building, right, it'll set all the pigeons off, and the pigeons, like 150 pigeons, will take into the air. Next thing you know, they're flying at your level because they come up to the level you're at, right, and then you have 150 of them go whoosh in front of you, yeah, and then if you don't. You need to drop down really quickly or get up really quickly, because they'll do it again. They'll go around in a circle, and then you'll have 150 of them go in front of you again and again and again, and they keep doing it. So you know, when you see pigeons, you want to get out there really quickly because they're dickheads.
Is it because the pigeons think it's a hawk or something?
Yeah. And there's safety in numbers, and they're trying to intimidate you with their numbers, you know.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, pigeons are particularly bad for it.
That's bloody interesting. I don't know why you don't gather all together, like, and have it, you know, a video clip of all the when you can.
I can remember most of the clips. So what I'm going to probably do at some point is I'm going to go through all the clips, and I'm going to start creating a folder. I'll just drop the clips into this folder and build it up, you know. But yeah, they're all on my footage. When I see them on my footage, I say like, "Look now, bird," and then I usually slow it down frame by frame by frame, and you see the bird go whoosh past the drone. And you see how close it is, you know.
It's like that one that.
Oh, you did one not long ago, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
you know that RF base that you did, and you had that long tower, and you all climbed at the top there and filming it, and you used the drone to go round it, right, and circle round. Well, I found out that place has all been flattened now. It's all been flattened, and there's all areas on it. Right, but before you...
I don't know which one you mean, you know. Bentwaters.
Could be,
That's still there. Those bunkers are listed, so they can't get rid of them.
All right.
Yeah,
well, we've got some bunkers to get up to.
The itself has been knocked down, I know that. So we might was telling that. But the drone that was going round it was being followed by by a bird. It was following it.
Right.
So I thought to myself, oh, it'd be ideal if you'd done a video on all the birds he, encountered with his drone. It'd be a lovely idea, that would.
Yeah, it happens. It happens a lot. I mean, luckily, I've never seen one impact the drone, but I think it may have happened, but I've not seen it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
well,
don't think I have either.
the other one was the fort in the seaport that you was
Yeah.
building, and it was covered in seagulls and everything.
There
And
was
somebody
seagulls
got,
doing it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's another one. Yeah.
that was brilliant. That was awesome. And I mean, those seaports are brilliant. I mean, somebody's even turned one into a hotel, and they left it as is. Oh,
Well,
bloody
there's
hell!
two hotels. In fact,
Two
not just one,
hotels.
two of them. Yeah, there's two forts, two hotels, and they're very close to each other in the Solent. That's the ones I filmed. Yeah.
Well, which one was the one with the maze? That
Hang on a sec. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
which one was the one that was built for the maze for Channel 4?
That's Fort Boyard. That's nearer France. That is.
Yeah,
Is it,
that's the one I was talking to Matt about 6 months ago.
have you been to that one yet?
No, because that's a massive journey. That is to get to France.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, I'd need a bigger boat, really, because it's such a long journey. You know,
But there's another way of doing it. It's hire one.
well, I mean, I could do it in my boat, but you'd have to pick the best conditions, and you'd have to start off at the crack of dawn and get out there, and you'd have to have a spare engine as well, because if something goes wrong with your engine,
Oh, yeah, game over.
Yeah. There is a boat that goes out there, right, from the British
Is it
side.
Calais, somewhere like that?
Yeah, and then there's the one from Calais that comes across as well. So basically, you can get a ferry across over to France, and then catch this boat that goes out towards the where the fort is.
Yeah, see, I'd love to do that fort because I used to watch it when I was younger,
Yeah, I didn't know.
you know.
And now they're open to do it at the that castle in Wales. They're open to do it there now, where they do I'm a Celebrity, Don't Get Me Out of It. But you guys went and well, one of you did and got caught.
yeah, taffy chance in his hand. I mean, it's ballsy because you don't want to end up with a bloody restrictive order like Ali Law had. Like, you just got to remember, if you're going to go to these places, go there once. Don't go there twice. If you go there twice, they'll haul you into court if you're unlucky.
Yeah, I've been really lucky, mate.
Yeah, very.
And I mean, like, that lucky, I've still not heard anything.
Yeah. I don't think you will now, to be honest.
No,
but
I don't. That's why I dropped my video, mate, when I did, yeah.
I mean, the security there is.
Well, the show was over with then. Do you know what I mean? They had my footage, so I couldn't release my footage.
Well, this is where you need.
But you did get it back though, didn't you?
I did. Every single bit.
Yeah.
So
they didn't
as
have your
far as
footage.
they were away, I had no footage, so they're not looking for it, are they?
No,
Well, yeah, but now, I mean, the thing is, they had no right to get you to delete it anyway. But they were being pissy. If you wait till the police come, you could have just said, "Oh, see ya, bye."
No, I was with the police.
Yeah,
well,
but I mean,
It was the
offering
police that suggested it. Yeah, they said, "Look,
Yeah.
it'll go better in your corner when I go into this office if you can delete it." And I said, "I can't delete it." I said because I'm still on an old system, and they were just like, meh, and they were being funny. I said, "Look, you can have my SD card, but I want my SD card back." And I said, "If not, I'm billing you for it." Hey, in History of Ray, what's going on, buddy? So I managed to get everything back, which I think was really fucking lucky. And so yeah, I did 2 good videos. I left the first part right at a fucking nail biting point, and I made sure that you all come back the following week, like. Hey, Daniel Newlock, what's happening, buddy? Hope you're good, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask you another question that keeps popping up all the time that people have asked. Right, saying that you know when you do your Urbex filming and that, do you do a recon to find out what it's like, or use the drone to find out things?
Well, that's what I'm on my way to do now.
I know that, but I mean, of the early time, the early ones that you did. Yeah.
Depends. I mean,
See, some of them
yes.
we go and look at. Like me and Brady went to look at a bunker, and we couldn't get too close to it, right? Because there was people knocking around. So we messaged Secret Vault and said, "Dude, we need you to come up north. I'm not saying where, but it's up north. You need to come and look at this one." And so we are going to try and get Secret Vault to come up this way, because there is a few places. In fact, there is another place that I want to try with him, because I've already done it, but I don't think I've seen it all, and I've spent 10 hours in there. It's humongous. So there is another place that we really need to hit up as well.
I noticed the other split, which is IKS, right? And do you all of you turn up on the same sort of Urbex following, or is it just one group at a time, or is it all groups that meet up with one time?
Well, we all
Depends.
a bit, yeah. I think we're all just a bit. What do we call it? Now we've got our own sort of like our own little group that we only meet up with every now and then. Like me and Brady, we're always out, but then like we got Gav, we've got Matt, we've got Ray, Steve. Do you know what I mean? There's a few other people as well. Like Genevieve and Aish. Do you know what I mean? Like those people, if they messaged today and said, "Hey, dude, are you free tomorrow? Let's go out exploring. I'm in such and such area." Dude, I'm on my way. Do you know what I mean? So we don't like to sort of like meet new people, because we've watched over certain other explorers, including Secret Vault, that has been fucked over many times. So now it's just made the whole community really fucking twitchy like. And that's another reason why I can't be asked with the Urbex stuff.
Yeah, there's certain Urbex out there that basically, like for instance, a girl I know of, right? She does magnet fishing, she does a grain fishing, she's got her own group going on, but also she does Urbex, right? She likes to go into Urbex. She's a lovely, nice female person. Her name's Sophie JD, right? And she's on doing Urbex, but she likes to go into a bit more deeper, if you know what I mean, to the unknowns and known places like you guys do. Do you ever take on any newcomers, or are you shunned by what happened on the previous
I don't. And my principle is quite simple now. If you are heavily into Urbex, and we can see that you've done a lot of videos and films, and we can see that you're taking it seriously, and then it enables me to kind of like look at the person's attitude as well. The attitude towards what they're doing and their professionalism. Are they professional, or are they just having a laugh, throwing a camera around, just walking around, throw it together, shitty editing and all that? I mean, I'm not interested in trying to promote people that are half-arsed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Hey Gareth, how's it going, buddy?
If I can see they're serious about it, serious and trying to do something with it, then maybe. But these people who come along and they go like, "Oh, hi, can I come with you on an Urbex? I really like your channel." And that's the first thing I send it back an email. "Where's your channel?" And they go, "I haven't got a channel." And I go, "Well, you're not coming then. Goodbye."
No, the thing is, we're urbexes. We're not glorified fucking babysitters, mate. And I'm not being
Yeah.
held responsible, yeah, for someone
Yeah.
falling through a fucking floor or, jumping over a fucking fence and fucking ended up in hospital. You can fuck right off. That's not happening, mate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, right? If Matt falls on a fence, right, and I'm like, look at you, mate, you soft cunt. But I will go and help him straight away. I've had my 2 seconds of laughing, but I will help him, and vice versa. If I'm stuck, Matt's had to pick me up by literally the scruff of my hoodie before now and pull me up because he's not been able to grab me nowhere else.
Well, there's two things that come up to it, basically. You, Tappy, was ill that time when you done the race, the race meeting place that you went to, right? He was ill at the place. And Matt was helping you out and said, where is he? And they said he's still up there. And he said, come on, Matt, we've got to go. Right? But there was
that was in that in Bury in the magistrates.
Yeah.
When we first got in there, I was like, Matt, are we going? Yes or no? Because we need to fucking know, like, because all these fucking alarms were going off and all sorts, and it was just like, I was like, Matt, I'm going, mate. Are you coming in? And he was just like, yeah, let's go. I was like, right. I started recording at that point.
Another thing that crops up as well, Matt, did you receive all the history channel I do? I've sent you on videos of me doing it.
Don't know if I have or I haven't, mate.
Right.
Can't remember off the top of my head. I was going to say, about going back to that point before we finish and go too far away from it, right?
Yeah.
I've had people come out on explores with me, right, who say, "Oh, I'm all into this, right?" And then when a security guard has come up to us and has said, like, you shouldn't be here, they've not even said, like, oh, you've got to wait here for the police. They're just chatting to us, and this person's fucking burst into tears. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing coming on a fucking Urbex Explore if you don't even have the balls to speak to a security guard? Just speaking to them.
Did you see that one that I got with Brady? And he was like, I'm ringing the police, you stay there. I was just laughing, mate. I was like, I laid the shit into that guy, right? I give him the biggest fucking talking he's ever had, right? And in the end, yeah, I found out he'd had his badge like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So
right, guys, I'm going to have to go now because I tell you what, I'm spotting locations where I am and I want to take photos of them because I'm spotting abandoned locations as we speak and I'm like, shit, fuck, I've got to get in there.
Right. Well, Matt, later on, listen to this, yeah? My premiere is on at 8 o'clock tonight, yeah? So after my premiere, I don't even know what it is, guys. I don't even know if I've even set one. So I might have to go and do that now. It is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday, right? So after then, Matt, are you free about 8:30, 9 o'clock?
Not sure at this point, mate. Not sure, but maybe, yeah. If you send me a message or ring me, yeah, because like messages will go on my phone and go ding, and I don't read them. So
no, that's cool, mate. Well, if you're free, then I'll do another live stream later on, yeah. And then we can just have a bit more of a conversation. At least then you'll be home at the TSV HQ, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right then, mate.
Yeah, all right, but nice for popping on again.
Nice to speak to you both. We'll catch you in a bit, but I'm on a mission now. It's literally it's happening. It's happening as we speak.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Steve.
Okay. All the best. Cheers. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go on here now quickly.
Well, listen, I've got to shoot off. Somebody just dinged me, right, and they want me on their live chat now. So,
no, that's cool, mate.
Right, well, if you want, give us a shout. If I'm on YouTube, right, and you see me, basically get in touch with me, and I'll come on to wherever. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. Oh, I know what it is. Guys, tonight's video is going to be awesome. I'm just setting it now as a premiere. It's Stratford Memorial Hospital.
Oh, man, that should be good.
Yeah, guys, that place freaked the shit out of me. And I don't know if it's part
Each
one
one,
or part two, but watch.
each
Yeah.
one has a history side of it. It is also haunted. Warren Tree
Hey,
haunted.
Holland UK, what's going on, Daniel? Hope you're good, buddy. Dude, I was in a location the other day, mate, and I come across your sticker, mate. I'll have to drop you a message, mate, because I don't really want to say where it was. But put it this way, you should know where it is when I mention it. It had an indoor play centre, right? I fell through the roof, mate, to get in. I literally fell through the roof, mate. I'm in agony. So yeah, that's where I was, mate. And it's in the Midlands, just to make it a bit easier for you.
Not only you guys have got to take a rope, a climbing rope, ladders,
Oh,
steps,
we've got everything.
right, and also,
I've got a full body harness. I've got half a harness. You know,
yeah,
I've got like 500 feet to 1,000 feet of rope. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
You know, you
and
turn
each one
into just
always,
rope.
always take a first aid kit with you.
Oh,
Apart
I
from
always do.
the flash.
Every single place, mate, I go. I think I know where you're on about. I hope you didn't hear it. So, oh, mate, yeah, it's a fucker to get into, mate. All my
Anyway,
chest yeah,
I've
is
got
hurting.
your loose tappy because basically I've got another appointment with somebody over in New Zealand.
Yeah,
Right?
that's cool, Keith. Keith, like I said, mate, thank you so much, mate, for
Okay.
joining us. And then, yeah, and it'll be cool, man. So it's
I'll
nice to
just
have
say this to
you.
everybody. This is a history man talking from the hip. Sayonara.
See you later. Catch you
See
later,
you
buddy.
later, mate. Bye.
Try on. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That was Keith. What an absolute legend. So yeah, I was saying, basically, mate, when I was climbing up onto the roof, I managed to squeeze through a gap into one of the upstairs apartments, and then there was a massive bars that they'd literally like screwed shut. So I was a bit peed about that, like so. But you know, what can you do? So obviously, I tried somewhere else, and then I was literally climbing through into the kitchen area. And I fell through the roof, fell through the rafters, got stuck on the rafters. My boot on my right leg was wrapped up in one of the wires. I was literally just hanging there like this, mate. Joey, it was fucking awful, mate. My right leg and my knee is killing me. I've got a bruise coming up there. I can feel it. My chest, I don't know. Like, I don't think there's anything there, but it's fucking sore, man. I just can't deal with the soreness. Um, so, but apart from that, mate, and it wasn't even recorded, mate, I was wounded. But it was a fucking awesome little place, mate. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I went around the. It's like a maze, that place. So much like yeah, that's it, mate. Oh yeah, no, it's. I think it's more muscle damage. Do you know what I mean? Because I think I tensed up Joe Fall and I was like, I was like shit. And I had my bag on as well. So lucky there wasn't much in my bag. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. But yeah, I need to look at that. How is your chest? The footage would have been great. See, I need another GoPro, Tracy, and then I'll be able to fucking get that sorted then properly. I'm in agony with it. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm in agony. Every time I cough, my chest kills. Like, I've put loads of weight on, and I mean loads, since I've started my new tablets. Talking of new tablets, I pick up my new ones on Monday. So I have to go on a bit of a mission on Monday, guys. So that'll be freaking cool. Yeah. And then Jobsley Gooden. So yeah, it's definitely. I've got some bangers coming up, guys. This Stratford Memorial Hospital, mate, I did in 2020, and we're in 2022 now. Do you know what I mean? But please, guys, go and watch it tonight. Please come and show some support. Catch you in the Prem in a little bit. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, everyone. Yes, very much so. Guys, please come and support me over there. I don't know if anybody's donated, because I've kind of like been ignoring my phone a little bit. There's still some cool stuff in the hospital. Oh, mate, it's full of cool stuff, mate. I mean, like paperwork. There's like old beds still in there, wheelchairs. There's like tables, beds, everything's still in there, mate. So yeah, it is a cool place. Like, I've had to do it in 2 parts on this one though. So yeah. Hopefully, guys, you'll all be there 8 o'clock tonight. I've literally just set it up now. I forgot, so it almost wasn't a premiere tonight, guys. And I'll go back on and I'll put Stretford Memorial Hospital Part 2 for next week, so it's already there. Don't worry about weight gains. It's your medication. The weight will come off. Yeah, no, that's it. There's still some cool stuff in the hospital. There was a few full rooms of crazy stuff with so much to see. Oh yeah, they were just piled high, weren't they? To be honest, I can't even remember. I edited this video like 7 months ago. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm all edited now until I think the 2nd of December for this year, every Friday. So I've done that. I forgot about my own premiere yesterday with the paranormal, so I watched that last night just to sort of like catch up with everyone. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I don't feel good at the minute. But yeah. So guys, I am gonna love you all, leave you all. I might do a live stream on here after my premiere. I don't know yet. See how tired I am. Have you seen the cash app? Woohoo! People, send me your money. I want your money. I'm not joking. I don't want your money, but it is going to go to a great cause, guys, because I'm trying to save for some goggle. Thomas Bishop, I think he wanted to bash his bishop of a system on. Yeah, so anyway, you're hidden now. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to save for some goggles for my FPV channel, my other channel. So all my donations are going towards them. They're £295 and I have got like 30 quid from donations so far. So I still need like 265 quid. So I am going to be putting my own money towards it as well, guys. So please don't think that like I'm just using your donations to get this. Obviously, I'm going to put as much money as I can. So I'm hoping that I can get 100 quid saved this month, and hopefully the same next month, or whatever else I need to sort of like get it paid off, and get it sorted on when I get paid next month. So that's going to be fucking awesome. It is an absolute awesome cause, Susan. So guys, if you want to donate, please donate. If you can't, please don't think that I want your money, because I actually don't want people's money. I just want people's time, because that means more to me. But because I actually want to get these goggles, I just keep mentioning it. So I do actually want these goggles. They are expensive. I can't just find £300. It's a lot of money, like, you know. And then hopefully then I can start saving money then for to move, so I can take my little girl to school in September. So that's another major plan all in progress. But yeah, I'm literally sat here chilling the fuck out. Right. I'm going to love you all and leave you all. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you to Secret Vault for joining us. I'm Keith, the hidden history dude. Yeah, so for joining us on the panel. I'll see you all 8 o'clock tonight, as Susan just said. Thank you so much, guys. It does mean an absolute wonder, right? And it means a lot to me. Urbex, your lives are so interesting. My life is just as fucking complicated. So I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna go on my PlayStation now, guys, for about half an hour or something, and then I'm gonna go get some food. But I might just go get food anyway. No, not Ray, Keith. He's like the history guy, I think it was. Yeah. So so that's cool. Yeah, right. Frank, Later's out with band tonight, getting ready now. Oh, no way. Good luck, Frank. Hope you have a wonderful time, dude. And yeah, we'll see you soon, dude. Right, guys, love you all and leave you all. Thank you all very much